Then I like to talk about my USP. What's my unique selling proposition? I spent the least time here, but here's what I like to say. So, one of the reasons I want to get together with you, Mr. and Mrs. Wilter, is one of our unique selling propositions. We save real estate agents 3 to 5 hours on every single transaction that they close when they work with us. The way we do that is with our proactive communication up front. Every single week we'll update you by phone on a Tuesday with our famous Tuesday status update, exactly where the file is in the process and exactly what you can expect next. Not only do we update and communicate with you, we'll also update the listing agent and your buyer. So you don't have to. We're also going to let everybody know every milestone that's hit along the way. So you never have to guess where your transaction's at. And you free your mind up to go and do more. You'll never have to chase me down for mortgage commitment. Because quite frankly, if I give you mortgage commitment on the day it's due, as far as I'm concerned, it's late. We put that in our system 48 hours in advance of when you expect it. So you'll always have it on time. You'll never chase me down for an appraisal. And I feel if you ever have to call me for a status, I'm not doing my job. Would you find it beneficial if I did that on your transaction? Do you see how that could save you 3 to 5 hours on every transaction if you didn't have to check down listing agents, buyer's agents, call the loan officers, not getting a phone call for that? Be beneficial to you? Cool.
It's exciting.
And I like to ask the realtor that. How many transactions are you closing a month? Cool. If I save you 3 to 5 hours on every single one of those transactions, would that be beneficial? Do you see how I can do that with what I just explained to you? Okay, cool. Follow along here. What would you do with those extra 3 to 5 hours on every transaction? What would you do?
I would be able to make my 5 phone calls a day, generating more business.
Really?
Absolutely.
All right, so you would take that time and you'd make more phone calls. What else would you do? When I'm talking to real estate agents, I generalize it and I say, an average realtor makes about $5,000 a transaction. And so I go a little over or less, but I just, how much do you make per transaction? And they'll tell me, hey, $7,000 per transaction. How many more transactions do you think you would do as an agent if I saved you here? And if they say 2, 14. So what would you do more? What would you do with $14,000? What would you do with an extra $14,000 right now? Tell me more about that. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about that. What would you do with the $14,000? Tell me more about that. What would you do with an extra $14,000 right now? Awesome. When were you going to do it? Oh, that's sweet. That'd be awesome. That'd be amazing. I bet you it'll be amazing. Cool. So, with the extra $14,000 that someone would make, you go to Italy with your daughter, you're going to Wales or Portugal with your friends. I'm asking them all those questions. And at the end, tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. And at the end, agreements, not expectations, right? I like to ask for the business just a little bit differently. I like to say, Amy, I'm sorry, what's your first name? Ann. Let's start with Ann. Ann, so everything that I talk about here, would you find it beneficial in your business? If we did this, and this? Save you 3 to 5 hours at the end. That would be beneficial to you. You make an additional $14,000. I'd really like to help you make an additional $14,000. I'd also like to help you get to Italy with your daughter. Let's work together and make that happen. What do you say? Awesome. So, everything that I showed you that I do, everything that I told you that I do, I want to show you. Because I think lip service is one thing, but actually showing you when the rubber meets the road is another. So, can I show you on your next 2 buyers how I pre-qualify and pre-approve and do all this communication piece where it's going to save you the 35 hours? Can I show you how I do that?